What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Where I Come From. It is I, Mr. Tone Deaf, and yes, I did use the Deaf Fresh Show intro. So make sure you check us out every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. as me and my brother, the pod god himself, Juan, gets in here and gets explicitly ignorant while we're potting. Some of the best fun you can have that you didn't ask for. With that being said, we'll go ahead and get into today's conversation. I am joined, first of all, I have to apologize to those who've been listening to my show. I know one of the rules and regulations of my show is you must be from Milwaukee in order to be a guest on this particular show, but I had to make an exception. Um, Today I'm joined by the owner, operator, creator, founder, and everything beautiful about shoes of Shoe Crazy. I'm joined by Miss Dottie. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you today?
I am hot. I am hot. I am tired. I have been recording all day, but I'm actually happy about that though, because after so many L's that we have taken collectively as a team to get everybody back in full motion today, it's I'm good. I'm good. But let's go ahead and let's just jump right into it. Who are you? Why are you in Milwaukee? And what is Shoe Crazy?
I am Dottie, and yes, I am the owner of Shoe Crazy. From Detroit to Milwaukee was really a lateral move. Um, I'm just here to expand my business and, learn more about why Shoe Crazy is important to me. Shoe Crazy that's my baby. Like everybody that knows me knows that I'm a heel person. I've always been a shoe person. That's even high school, middle school. People know that that's like me.
Wait a
So,
minute, you were wearing heels in middle school?
wedges. I started at
I
I
mean, it
started
still
with wedges.
counts.
It counts, and then I moved up to a heel. I remember it was a time that I couldn't walk in heels, but I kind of trained myself to do so. Um, so it kind of just stemmed from that, and I've always had a passion for it, and everybody just knew me as it. Or they'll ask me, what will look right with this, or how can I wear this, and people would take my advice, and that would just make me feel. It put me in a different space, so that's why I decided to open up my own business.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, did you start the business here or did you start it in Detroit?
I did start it in Detroit. It was under a different name.
Okay.
It wasn't. I wasn't as passionate about it while I was doing it in Michigan. So um,
What changed?
I guess the support. I
Okay.
feel like I get more support here in Milwaukee than I did from people that I knew back home.
So, as in regards to people who are like buying or just people who are pushing you to keep doing the business?
Both.
Okay.
Hmm.
One thing I can say here in Milwaukee is we are a bunch of entrepreneurs.
Very much so.
Knock on wood that everybody is successful. But of course, we do have those moments where a business or two that we have become so fond of has now disappeared. What has been some of the struggles that you found establishing your business in both Detroit and being here in Milwaukee?
Not so much a problem in establishing. You get a lot of competition though. You get
Okay,
a
of
lot of naysayers or people say that
course.
or give you negativity, whereas you don't know whether or not it's really if
Your
you
best
want to
interest.
if it's your best interest. You never know. I'm an indecisive person sometimes. I'm a Libra. I got it honest, but you never know what's the right decision. So sometimes you just have to step out on that faith and just start no matter what other people are saying.
Okay. So, shoes.
Shoes.
I can say this your shoe game is on point,
Period.
which is why the show was titled that today. Why specifically shoes, though? Like,
um,
and do you do additional accessories on top of that?
yes, I sell clothes, purses.
Okay.
Um, I'm kind of branching into men's. I said I wasn't, but I have been getting men's that customers that buy for their girlfriends or for their family and friends. and they ask me all the time. So I feel like it's a market.
Yes.
For
You know what? Thank you. Thank you for giving a damn about us. Because I am so sick and
No, I
tired.
ain't say I gave it on this. I'm just kidding, but yeah.
Thank you for caring enough to take our money to find shoes for us. That work
Yes,
better?
yes.
Okay, cool. But no, it's as men, it is very difficult for us to actually find some places that really know how to accessorize us.
Exactly.
I'm a big dude. So
Mhm.
life is already hard when it comes to trying to find just regular clothes that we can find in our size that doesn't either a be too short, too long, or make it look like we're walking around in giant cotton bags.
Right.
We care about that, but then we also care about our shoe game.
Mhm.
Everybody can't wear Jordans and Air Force Ones all the time.
Exactly.
Sometimes we do need to be on point, like Stacey Adams,
That part.
stuff like that. So, what particular brand for men specifically do you carry?
Um, it's not really a brand. So it's not a brand that I care. Everything that I get is nothing name brand. So
Okay.
you wouldn't get like Nike or anything from me. You would get like a jogging suit that may not have anything on it.
Okay,
Or you
so
know what I mean? Or if I do sell like inspired things, like do have like inspired Yeezys, like the slides that
okay,
they wear, or like the runners or something like that. It'll be all inspired though. It'll never be you'll get a different name brand from Shoe Crazy.
okay. So you're definitely. So it sounds like with you, you are someone who, if I'm looking to establish a brand, um, unapologetically yours, look out for it. But I can come to you for me to be able to get the outfits and apparel that I would need to then take it to the next level for personal branding.
Exactly. And I also offer, well, I will be offering personal branding. So if it's
Okay.
something that you say, for instance, you wanted some joggers with your logo on it or your name on it, that'll be offered. That'll be one of our businesses that we will offer. Shoe
Okay.
Crazy.
So we can go ahead and basically you're the person to take someone's business to the next level. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying.
That's what you are. So with these shoes, because now I sit down and I think about it, we pay tons of money to wear a shoe with somebody else's name on it.
Exactly.
And for people who are establishing brands, why not get a shoe where you can put your own name on it?
And that's the goal.
Okay.
So eventually I will be designing my own brand.
Okay. I'm
Right
here.
now, I'm basically building business, building clientele, networking, because I don't want to just come out with this and then they don't know. People won't support you if they don't know why you're doing a certain thing. That's how I feel, um, or they don't see your passion in it. So I'm basically getting years of experience, not years, but I'm getting experience in it. So that way, when I do finish out my goals, then you'll kind of understand.
Okay. I'm here for it. Because me personally, I like to throw my name on stuff if I can. So if I can get me a pair of TDRs, I'm gonna wear them.
Okay.
Make sure they black and orange. And then I'm gonna do a lot of crazy because we don't talk.
Yeah, we
Because
definitely
I'm ignorant like that. Like I would have like joggers that make it look like I got on Adidas, but they really be my
But they
name.
really period.
They really my name.
See,
I'm
and I'm
cool
for
like
that.
that.
I'm for that.
This is dope. We met for a reason.
Definitely
Yeah,
did.
sure. So we're gonna play a little game.
Okay.
Okay. I have three for those over here on my live. I have three different sets of cards to choose from.
Okay.
One got to go, just regular general questions,
Okay.
and then one lady night specific question.
Okay.
We're going to ask 5 questions. I'm going to let you choose what card from each category.
Okay.
Go first. Go.
Let's do ladies' night.
You just going to jump right out
Let's
the window.
jump right into it.
Okay. If you got arrested, what do you think the reason would be?
Speeding.
You can't speed here in Milwaukee, fam.
I do though.
Why?
But not as speeding as they like killing people, because it's bad here as far as speeding.
That's
But
because in Detroit, y'all got like 8 lanes for basic
exactly,
traffic.
yeah, it's so crunched here, but it'll definitely be. I'm a speed demon. Like I'm a good driver though. I never
But
been in an accident.
so you'll drive fine, but you might be doing 40 when it should be 25. Is what you're telling me.
Exactly.
Okay.
That'll definitely be the reason.
Don't be having no high profile nigga car now. Because if your car looks niggerish, they will pull you
I
over.
hate nigger looking cars. Like my car has to be girly and dainty. Like I eventually want me like a 64 Chevelle or something.
Why?
But
Why?
Impala or something. Not for
See-
not for my daily driver, but I want me a project car too, just like the men want. I
Right.
want one.
Why you? Okay, so
So I
what?
can ride around, listen to my old school,
Why are you listening to old school? You gotta go, fam. Okay. So second question, it's gonna be on me.
Okay.
All right. Let me see if I grab the right one. What is something you would recommend every entrepreneur to try at least once
In the business world or just period?
in the business world?
I would say like a giveaway.
Okay.
A giveaway, because not it's a lot of businesses, small businesses, that don't want to give away like their products because they feel that they're going to lose money. But really, in actuality, I feel like you would gain more. I've done it before where I gave something away free, and I've gained more customers just by doing so. And I know a lot of entrepreneurs that don't do that.
I do recommend that only because how are we supposed to know the quality of your product if we've never had a chance to sample it?
Exactly.
Food industry, if you pay attention, they do it all the time. If you got a Sam's Club car, you can walk in there and get a random white dude standing on the side with a silver tray just giving you something. You may not buy that product, but think about how many people did end up buying that product from just trying a small little part of it.
Exactly.
So they gave away one box for free and sold 12.
Exactly.
So you gonna give away anything on your site?
You got to think about it.
You want to give me a jogging suit?
I could.
Okay, we'll talk business.
Talk business.
You talking about trying to start a podcast. I do work on the barter system.
Okay.
So, you give me clothes and we might.
Even trade.
All right. Let's go back to the ladies' night question.
Okay.
I just randomly pulled this card. Did not do it on purpose.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever been the woman on the side?
I have.
Tell us about it.
I didn't know at first that I was the woman on the side, but I eventually figured it out. And by then, it was too late.
What do you mean it was too late?
I was pregnant. That's what I mean. I was pregnant. And I found out that I was the woman on the side. And it was hard because this is my only child. And I wanted my child to have a father and a mom. But I have to leave this nigga now because
she can still have a father. Just might not be him.
It's not the ideal. It wasn't the ideal, the way that I thought that I was going to have bring a child into the world. So, as time went on, I realized that we got stepdaddy season out here.
Yeah, it is that time of the year. Fat niggas are in style, stepdaddy season. We care about the children. You know what's funny? And this, I bullshit you now. I have a homegirl that I am super cool with, and I check on her child more than I check on her.
And I have friends like that.
Yeah, I check on her. We
appreciate that.
And I know that, and I think that more men should do that.
Yeah.
But how do you feel, since we pod now, how do you feel about men who take care of their stepkids better than they take care of their own kids?
I've been in that situation as well with her father. He takes care of his stepkids a little bit more than he do his child. It kind of depends on the situation, because when it's me and it's my daughter and it's the stepdad with me, I'm cool with it. But when it's her father, I guess I'm not. And that's kind of biased, but it's the truth. Like, we appreciate the stepdads that come in and do for yours. But I always push, even if it's my guy, I push them to also take care of their kids because that's important.
Do you find it difficult to build that relationship with not necessarily the child, but let's say you have a guy, I don't care about the situation right now. We're just going to give you a man. So we don't care about your situation right now. We're going to give you a man for sake of the story. Okay. You with a guy, he has a kid already.
Okay.
But he claims the baby mama is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you then at that point kind of be like, as long as my girl is okay? Or do you be like, look here, nigga, you doing fantastic over here, but your son or daughter over there needs his dad as well too.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how I am. I don't really get into the baby mama, baby daddy thing. I don't go back and forth with that. I don't get into the business of that because that's not my business. I may not be here in 5 years from now. That's gonna always be your baby mama. So I feel like your kids should come first. That's just how I feel.
You heard it here first. Take care of your goddamn kids, nigga.
That's right.
You can always find a woman, but you can't find another kid.
Exactly.
All right. Which celebrity would you most likely want to partner with? So you got an opportunity to work with a celebrity. Who would you want to partner with?
Rihanna.
Is it because it's Rihanna, or is it because Fenty is like out of control right
It's
now?
because she's a top-notch businesswoman. She's one of the highest paid.
She is. She just hit $1
she's the
billion.
highest. She's the highest. I want to work with her, and that's why it has nothing to do with her music. It has nothing to do with how she looks. It has nothing to do. I need other business like minded people that's in a higher space that
Okay.
I can learn from, and I feel like she will be a good one for me.
Have you ever thought about a partnership on just the regular ground levels?
Yeah, definitely. It's just kind of hard to find people on the regular ground levels with the same like business mind, I
Okay.
guess.
Actually, they out there.
They are out there.
That's one of the things I can definitely say about Milwaukee.
Hmm.
Actually, I can say about the Midwest to keep it a buck. We grind like
Yeah.
you'll like people who you may consider is your competition. In
Hmm.
actuality, if you have the right conversation, could be your business partner. In the city of Milwaukee, we have so many apparel brands
Hmm.
going on right now. And the irony behind it is one brand doesn't hate the other brand or really look at the other brand as competition. They actually use each other for motivation.
Hmm.
You'll come to find out that there's a lot of brands that are actually really tight. I'm actually trying to put together a T-shirt with like 4 or 5 of the local brands in the city.
Hmm.
That's gonna actually take each name of the brand and create a phrase that's on it,
Hmm.
and then the proceeds for that will probably I might donate it to one of the local charities or an event specifically here in the city of Milwaukee at the time. But I'm only just waiting on one person to get back to me. But the fact that these are big name brands in the city, and they'll be like, I'm just still ground level. I'm like super ground level. And they'd be like, yeah, Tom, that's a great idea. I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Literally. So you
Yeah.
can find a good partner or two here. I think with entrepreneurship, partnership is a fear for a lot of people,
It is.
because partnership means that somebody else has just as much as responsibility and say so in a business you may establish.
Hmm.
A big corporation or a big business or someone who may be just a little bit bigger than you may come to say, hey, your brand, Shoe Crazy, is fantastic, but the fact that you have customizable things, I feel like if we partner up, I can put the equipment and the money behind you, and you put your ideas and effort into it, and we can make billions. We can make millions. I won't say billions. We can make millions. But some entrepreneurs be like, well, if you're coming to me, that means I can make billions if I do it myself.
No, see, that's why I say it's hard to find someone that is willing to share that responsibility or that's not for themselves.
Right.
So that's where I'm at.
All right, don't worry, you'll find somebody. All right, let's move. Whoa, cars just fell over. This one just told me. So, I'm trying to be careful. What is your greatest regret since starting your business?
Greatest regret.
So, biggest regret. Greatest is a really huge word. Let's make it even simple. What are some of your regrets? Things that you wish you knew before you got to this point.
Um, I guess the biggest thing would be email list. And I'm going to push email list because we just had a shutdown
I'm glad you went there because I was going to go there.
last week and I posted some nice stuff that day. So I'm waiting on my customers to come reeling in and the whole world shut down. What do you do in that moment? What happens if your Facebook or your Instagram gets locked out or you get hacked or sometimes some people's Instagram have just disappeared and there go your clientele, there go your customer. You have to start from scratch. So I build my clientele not only through social media, but through an email list. Other ways that I can contact you. You can also add your phone number to my website. I mean, you can email me at any time, and that's why I do. That's one.
I'm kind of glad. Actually glad you brought that up because there is one company that no matter what goes on in the world, they're undefeated, and it's Fashion Nova.
Oh yeah,
Because
they have a
doing
text list.
yes, they have a text list, and they have it has to be somebody that's doing these texts in real time.
Yeah.
Because the text message that I seen that people were posting on Twitter, because that's where we all went. Fashion Nova sent out text to people. It's like, hey, can't get on your Facebook, you can get on my website. And then they gave you a promotion code right along
so
with
dope.
it. And it was like, here's a big, massive company that I don't know it from anywhere other than social media.
Right.
Yet, when social media was gone, they still found ways to get money.
It's very important.
Get money. So, a lot of us kind of shined away from the email list
Yeah.
because it's not necessarily the quickest way that people can communicate. You can go on Facebook, you can go to a Facebook page, you can write somebody, you might even get automated general messages, but if all your business is solely based upon Facebook, who controls your business?
Facebook.
Exactly. So they can go down, they can penalize you. Hell, they throw you in Facebook jail in a heartbeat for no reason right now.
Yeah.
Like you can said something last year. It was like, you were kind of racist back in December of 2018. We're gonna slap you with 30 days. Now my business is affected for 30 days because I haven't learned how to market myself. Or I won't even say that. Some people can't afford to pay for an individual to handle marketing. I'll be a prime example. I've been doing this for almost 10 years. I've been doing the podcasting side of it for about 3 to 4. I am horrible at marketing for myself, but I can teach anybody and everybody else how to be properly market. So I have customers that come back to me. It's like, well, Tone, why don't you market TDR like the way you do everything else? I can't afford to.
Yeah.
I still work a 9 to 5. I still have to produce, edit, distro, do all those things. So when do I have time to dedicate to marketing? Because marketing takes time.
Yeah, definitely.
It does. You have to literally sit down and block off time to just
It's a job.
market or even just set it up to market.
Yeah.
That's a job. Like you said, it's a job within itself. That's why big companies have a marketing division.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like this is their job to just tell everybody we exist.
Yeah.
We'll do the rest and whatnot. All right. Let's play some One Gotta Go.
Okay.
I was doing this on Facebook for a while because I was bored. So let's switch it up. You like music?
I love music.
Who's your favorite rap artist, female?
Female would have to be.
You finna tell your age right now.
Huh?
You finna tell your age right now.
Rap artist. I'm gonna go with at this moment, Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay.
She's dope to me.
She's dope to you.
Yeah.
Is it because she's big enough to beat up all her boyfriends?
Yep.
Okay. You tall too. I just want you to know that.
It's
See,
the heels. It's
for
the
y'all
heels.
who don't know, her heels are like 12 inches by themselves.
Yeah, clamps.
Go on. See, she can do a lot with them heels. But she tall too. So when she walks in here, I feel like a short dude. I know how you short niggas feel now. Okay. But one gotta go.
Okay.
Nicki, Rihanna, Cardi, or Missy. Them and all that they've done.
You're saying that because of Missy Elliott. That she's the GOAT.
I mean, I said all that they done, so that means even you get rid of Riri, you get rid of Finny.
But this is for rappers?
This is just these are rappers, but everything got to go.
But Rihanna is not a rapper.
I don't know why she's there. I guess they couldn't think of nobody.
I'm gonna have to delete her from this one because I like Cardi, I like Nicki, and Missy Elliott. She's an icon. You just
gonna get rid of Umbrella?
That's not a rap song.
Hey, when it rains, niggas go out there and sing that.
Okay, so I would say if they're saying rap artists,
they just said one gotta go.
Oh, okay, we'll do Missy.
You disgust me.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna keep Nicki.
I like Nicki.
You're gonna keep Nicki.
I like Nicki. I like Nicki Minaj. She just had a little baby boy pop up. I like her. She can stay. She gotta stay. You can't change my answer.
I'm not changing. I'm just judging you right now.
Don't judge me. You can't judge me.
Okay. I got to change one on this list because they got Trigger, Chris Brown, Usher, and the Pied Piper of R&B. But by default, we canceling him anyway.
We are? Okay, we're not going to get on that topic. No, he's canceled. He's canceled. All I'm saying is he make good music.
We are not going to deny he makes good music.
That's it. Now everything else
is but
everything else he's canceled.
I cannot listen to his music after finding out the meaning behind some of the songs. Therefore, in my head, every song is the same way.
Yeah, I get it.
That is the number one reason why I can't separate the man from the music. Had you never told me
that this is what
this meant,
yeah.
The only song I would have canceled was Vibe. Because he clearly said even little cute Aaliyah got it, bruh. At this moment, you didn't know? Yeah, if you go back and you look at the very first song with him and Public Announcement, that is in the line. Now, let's be honest. And if we did not know anything that we know now, and we seen that bar, we probably wouldn't have thought that it was this Aaliyah.
Right.
But because of what happened immediately afterwards, we automatically by default associate that Aaliyah with that bar.
Wow.
And she was 13 at the time.
Wow.
So that made it worse. So,
oh my goodness. So yeah.
So for that one, he got to go automatically.
Okay, we're gonna
give me your favorite. Give me another male R&B singer
that I like.
That you like. That you like. Doesn't have to be your favorite. You just like him. He makes you move.
Young Blue.
Okay. Young Blue, Usher, Breezy, or Trigger.
Who is Trigger?
I think that's the Trey Songz.
Chris Brown.
Trey Songz. Usher. Or Young Blue.
Trigger.
You know, I give that to you too. That man did that terrible movie. He got to go for that alone.
He's too.
Do you question
what's
his?
The word?
Do you question his sexuality?
Exactly. He's too on the edge for me. Like he's too close to the cusp.
So he's that. First of all, listener, sexuality is a spectrum, and we don't judge you what you like. But I feel like if you and him was to get it on, and he found your vibrator, he'll tell you where to put it, and it won't be on you.
Okay, yeah, he has to go.
He has to go. You don't want him using your toys. That's why you got to go. Not that his, but it's just because he used your toy.
Yeah,
terrible.
He's not even my type on that level.
Okay, last one. What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Okay. You like receiving gifts, don't you? Or do you like giving?
I like giving.
I'm not gonna make that assumption.
I like the family. I like the family vibe.
Okay. One gotta go.
Okay.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, your birthday, or Mother's Day.
Oh, that is so tough.
It is.
I like to eat, so Thanksgiving has to stay.
Because and his family.
And his family. I would say, and then I'm a mother, so I can't just get rid of Mother's Day.
It's the one day where you are appreciated regardless.
I would say my birthday.
Wow.
And the only reason why I would say my birthday is because I can celebrate my birthday every day. Like it's just it's the day that I get older, but I can celebrate.
I have to give you a round of applause. Most women will not give up their birthday.
It's not that deep.
I've had mothers give up Mother's Day and keep their
Wow.
birthday.
No, I wouldn't give up Mother's Day because I worked
Awesome.
hard to be the mother that I am. So
You
no,
are awesome.
thank
You
you.
are awesome. I'm keeping her. Okay. Let's ask one more of these ladies questions and then we going home. Ooh, this is a good random one. Finish this sentence. Me and my ex, not your baby daddy, because we already know the answer.
Mhm.
But you and the one you thought was going to be the one. Okay.
Okay.
My ex and I would still be together if.
He wasn't so insecure.
Ooh. What was signs of his insecurity?
Um, like making up stuff, accusing, just making up stuff that wasn't even happening, and I can't deal with that.
Mm.
But the red flags was just little comments that he would make, and it was cute at first, but then like it really got serious after a few years, and
So was he constantly always just
out of the blue,
assuming you were
out of the
cheating
blue,
on him, stepping out?
not even just cheating, just it could just be looking at somebody in a certain way or whatever, but he would never tell me at the time. Like we'll be cool for like a week, like
And then
me not even knowing that he felt the way, and then one day he'll just
so he
say
just
it.
got mad that you were looking at the paper boy at Walmart a little bit too long.
2 weeks ago, like it was bad.
Like, bro, why you holding on to
What are you talking about anyway? Because I wasn't even looking.
Like I probably wasn't looking at him. I was
wasn't.
probably zoning, thinking about this next
Something
order that's
else.
coming in.
Like it's not even that deep for me.
All right.
It never has.
So we have asked some pretty interesting questions. We learned a little bit more about you. We found out that your business is more than just shoes, and I will be doing business with you repeatedly
Absolutely.
over the course of the next year and a half because I want a jumpsuit.
Yes.
You got fat nigga friendly size?
I do.
What's the biggest size
I
your stuff
think
go to?
4X.
Oh damn, Juan. I tried to hook you up, bro. Stop at your size.
What
He's a 5 and a 6, or depending on what you got.
So I can probably find him something.
Ooh.
I would have to see. I do custom orders. So if someone was to come to me and there's something specific that they are looking for, just because I don't personally sell it on my website or advertise it, does not mean that it's nothing that I can't find.
Hey Juan, we might be able to find your distro, bro. We're gonna get you together for 2021. So you gave a very important thing, and I need you to tell the whole world. What's the website? How can we get a hold of you? How can we give you our money?
You can give me your money by logging in. You can either contact me on Facebook, it's Shoe Crazy Official. Instagram, Shoe Crazy with 4 Ys.
It's a lot of Ys.
It's a lot of Ys, but the 1 Y was taken, so I have to do 4 and just make it. And then my website is Shoe Crazy, SHOECR, the number 8ZY.com.
Go ahead and check her out, people.
Checking you out, y'all.
If you're listening to the audio, it is definitely going to be listed down in the comments section. It's going to be tagged to the show. Just go Shoe Crazy, fam, because their shoe game is on point.
Go crazy.
With that being said, we have come to the end of this particular episode. I would like to thank her for spending the Saturday afternoon with me.
Yeah.
The way this conversation went pre and now, you're going to see more of her in one shape or form here at TDR. We just got to figure that part out. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms. Once again, that's Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or wherever else you listen to your podcast at. Follow us on Facebook, like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. And we're getting the fuck out of here.